Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is AlphaDog1292 and this is our first month haul video where we will be looking at all the different games that I found during a specific month, and in this case it is the month of March 2023. Let's jump into it. So we'll start off with the Wii section. I'm quite new to Wii collecting. I never had a Wii. I picked up one on Facebook Marketplace for roughly about 200 Rand, or in dollar value about $12. The idea was to buy it and start flipping it, or to buy it and flip it and then buy some more games, because that's one way I feed my collection. But I decided to hold on to it, and now I've got a mini collection going. So on Facebook Marketplace, I found 3 games that was listed for 200 bucks each. I'll have the dollar values up here below. I made the guy an offer for 400 Rand for all 6 games, and he accepted it. The first one in that lot was Cabela's Dangerous Hunt 2013. I am now looking for the hunt rifle for this game, but I do believe that it is one of the better Cabela games. Next is a game I found in a pawn shop, Black Ops. This is the one with the multiplayer co-op mode. I found this for 49 Rand, which equates roughly to about $3. Then I found this one was part of the deal from Facebook Marketplace. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I probably butchered Tenkaichi, but Tenkaichi 3. I do believe that this is not as great as the PS2 version, but however, this is one of the more sought after Dragon Ball Z games. Really looking forward to playing it with my buddy from the previous video, Lychee Gaming. I'm pretty sure we're going to have an epic time of that. Then the last one from the Facebook Marketplace deal was, and this is one of my favorite ones, I still need to clean it up, is Pokemon Battle Revolution. This is the one with the, and I'm pretty sure you can't see it on camera, but the metallic cover. And this is also the one where you can trade between DS games and battle from a DS. Whether it will still work with the e-store off, I don't know yet, but we are very keen to try it out. And then last but not least, we have Mario Kart Wii. Big Mario Kart fan, love Mario Kart 8 on the Nintendo Switch. Played Mario Kart Wii before many times. I saw this copy on Facebook Marketplace as well for, I think it was 150 Rand, so more or less $9 odd. And I jumped at it, didn't even try to negotiate, picked it up the next day, and yeah, worth mentioning, all of these games are complete except for Budokai. It is missing the manual, but other than that, not a bad haul. So I spent 600 Rand on this lot, and it's really a good filler for the collection. Next up, I found on the Retro Gaming South Africa group a copy of Mario Kart Super Circuit, which goes very nicely with my Mario Kart Wii. I've played it a bit, it's really fun. It almost gives me like a mix between when it went over to DS and Mario Kart that's on the Super NES. It's really a mix between those two. Next up, I've got my PS2 haul, and I've pretty much sectioned it off into 2 categories. The first one is the one game that I did find myself, and then the next 4 is from a local video game page or store, Extreme Gaming. I'll link them down below. You can check them out on Facebook. I'm not really sure if they are on other social media platforms, but if they are, I'll link them down below. But you can check them out on Facebook, definitely. Really reasonable prices, brilliant packaging, and they gave us a little extra. So watch to the end to see what they threw into the box. So the first game on the list that we got was a pawn shop hunt. This is an as new condition Cash Crusaders copy of the Pirates of the Caribbean, The Legend of Jack Sparrow. I picked this up for 59 Rand, roughly $3 odd. So what is good about this is, number one, as new condition games are pretty much complete with their manuals, and the actual disc is in immaculate condition. There is not a single scratch on this disc. For a moment there I'm sounding like those DK Oldie reviewers. Immaculate condition. Okay, so for the extreme gaming games, I am going to go back to a little bit earlier when I did the unboxing, so I'll see you after that. Right guys, so I kept this box from Extreme Gaming sealed, and it's about 8:30 at the moment, so I'm going to open it up. I ordered 4 games. They either bubble wrapped holy dingus out of this, or there's something else in here. They did give me a note to say that, because we had a whole conversation on WhatsApp, that because I'm a collector they will throw in something extra, but let's see. So this is first reaction. Oh my. So I think this is the extras that they threw in. Metal Slug X and Chase the Express disc onlys. We'll have a closer look just in a bit. I believe that the next batch is going to be my order, and I just want to say that the packaging is really good. I've ordered from high-end gaming stores before, and it's never this decent. Taking into account I only paid 35 Rand a game, or plus minus, call it $2 in dollar value. So the first one is Mercenaries, and I see they've got like their little price in here. Not the absolute greatest of shape, but still for 35 Rand it's decent. Then Cricket 07, which I really wanted. It used to be Peter van, I'm assuming from Jaarsveld. It's also got the booklet in here. And then Hoosen also owned it at one stage. Ooh, that is scratched up a bit, but they actually did tell me about it. I'll just get it resurfaced at my local store. Then the big one, the one that I am the most excited for, is the Resident Evil 4, and it's got the booklet. Now, the moment of truth. It's not too bad. I mean, obviously I've got the light shining on it, which makes it a lot worse, but this is actually quite decent condition. And then this, only because my one friend couldn't stop talking about these macabre game that we used to play, Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring. A little bit of speckles, but nothing too much. So guys, I'm gonna get these cleaned up, and then we will talk about them further in the rest of the whole video. Okay, cool. So as you saw, we unboxed everything. You might have seen that the Mercenaries game had a black cover. I just used one of my replacement covers for it. Unfortunately, no manual, but for 35 Rand, you really can't expect much more. The game itself is in quite decent condition. Lord of the Ring, Fellowship of the Ring, complete. Cricket 07, which is pretty much a nostalgic buy because we played the heck out of this game at my cousin's house when we were kids. So yeah, definitely want to pick up. And then I want to say this is the big boy of the lot, and I absolutely cannot believe that I got this for 35 Rand, and that is Resident Evil 4. And as you might know, there's a remake that just came out of it, or a remastered, that everyone's playing. I'm going to be honest, I've never played Resident Evil 4, so I want to play it on the way it was meant for us to be seen before I jump into the remaster. And lastly, there was a PS1 game in the mix. This was from a bulk deal that me and a friend did. And it's just a copy of Tarzan. Nothing to write home about, but it is going back into my collection. I also scored a couple of extra accessories out of the deal, but that basically went straight into my gaming pile. And then for the extras that Extreme Gaming hooked us up with, they hooked us up with Flamewood Video, which I'm assuming is an old video store that did rentals. So I've got 2 disc-only copies. The one is disc 1 of Chase the Express, which I will now hunt for disc 2. So I'll Chase the Express disc 2. And then also a copy of Metal Slug X, which I absolutely cannot wait to try out. So once again, Extreme Gaming, thanks for hooking us up with that. I really do appreciate it. And that's a wrap up for the gaming haul of March 2023. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Drop a comment below on what you would like to see next. Also, feel free to comment down below on what game startup shorts you might want to see. It's something we're going to start doing soon, where we will be booting discs on their set consoles or systems and do a little startup of it for YouTube Shorts. So if you want to see something specific, drop a comment below and we'll look at it. As always, thanks for watching. I'm AlphaDog1292. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.